Developing now, an autopsy reveals a Florida woman died from shrapnel that came from her exploding airbag, the same airbags that are now the focus of a congressional investigation. The bags, made by Takata, are currently being recalled in 8 million vehicles made by 10 different automakers. Hyun Tron died in October, a few days after her airbag exploded during an accident, authorities say, at an Orlando intersection.
I did not know until I saw the report that it had transected her esophagus, her trachea, and fractured 3 bones in the back of her neck. It just goes to the amount of force and energy that's going through these bags as shrapnel is being propelled at a driver.
Similar incidents have happened across the nation, and now federal safety regulators say they want the airbag's maker, Takata, to expand its recall nationwide or face hefty fines. Later this week, Takata will be on the hot seat when Senate hearings on this airbag issue begin in Washington. It is a different airbag recall that led to a consumer watchdog investigation. Jen Strathman with what happened to one couple after their recalled car was taken in for repair. Her investigation raises serious questions about a system meant to protect you.
Sitting at a stoplight, a sound.
I hear a ping.
A warning light. Then
Kapoof. A big bang. And it happens so fast. Just smoke all in my car.
In my wife's car, both airbags just went off on her.
It's probably the scariest thing I'll ever remember. The trauma, like, just keeps going through your head.
If she would have been on I-95, God knows what I would have found.
Do you need the paramedics there?
She's got welts on her arms and on her legs.
Kathy Arena took quite a beating with minor cuts, bumps, and bruises.
I was sore all over this whole entire area.
What happened to her in her Jeep is a sign of what could become an even bigger problem for Chrysler.
Someone's gonna get killed.
The first warning sign came up 3 years ago with reports of 87 exploded airbags. That launched a government investigation. Finally, a recall in 2012 to fix the problem, or so drivers thought.
Yeah, there was just a recall on this, and I just had it fixed.
Why did it take 2 years for you to get the recall fixed?
Every time I would call, they would say the part wasn't in.
No parts meant no repairs. Hundreds lodged complaints like this one.
Recalls are designed to protect the consumer. Sending a notice out with no means to resolve the defect is not enough and is just not acceptable.
Chrysler says it had no choice but to make a new part. Months after those parts became available, more signs of trouble.
So whatever they did was useless.
Exploding airbags. That's why Chrysler recalled this Jeep. But drivers now want answers to why the repair is not working.
If it happened to us, you know, what's to keep it from happening from somebody else?
And it has. At least 6 other Jeep owners have reported the same thing that happened to Kathy. And that number could go up because a full 82% of these Jeeps haven't even gone in for repair, more than 2 years after the recall was first issued.
Do you think the recall system is really protecting drivers?
From what happened to my wife, I don't.
I was lucky I was stopped. These people who are out there on 95 driving, what are they gonna do? So these people shouldn't be driving their car, period.
Chrysler says it's cooperating with the government and following all the rules that govern recalls, but would not go into detail about this recall because the investigation is ongoing a full 3 years after it started. For Chrysler's full statement, go to WPTV.com/watchdog. A consumer watchdog, Jen Strathman, fighting for you.